I'm back from my fatigue. Delicious. Alright. The Lance Guard looks relieved to see you. Welcome back, Bella. You'll be happy to know the Guard remains on high alert in the event of any echoes of fear from yacht to yacht. As of now, there have been no reported sightings. We did, however, recently receive a message from Kikwezaana. He's finished conducting his tests with Preesh and requests an audience, but Jaja has already left to meet with him. I can only assume you wish to be present. I can only assume you wish to be present to hear the results, so I would suggest you make for the outskirts at once. Nom, nom, nom. What's Sane up to right now? Looks like she's doing a collab. Ah. Appreciate! Relax all. There's still a lot I'd like to see, both in and outside the dome, but first, I've got to know what Kikwazana's found out. Kikwazana was most hospitable during our time in Solution 9. The dining sevens he took us to were most unusual, but the meals were surprisingly delicious. It's surprisingly delicious. Thank you all. Oh, I totally forgot to talk to you, Buckle Jaja. Thank you all for coming. So, what have you learned? After a thorough examination of Priest and Alaxal, we discovered that Spit it out already. You've made your point that we're not really living. How bad could it be? Yes, as you say, you are indeed artificial life form, each possessed of an electro core. Where said cores to be damaged, you would become increasingly difficult to maintain your form, until eventually you dissipate. This much you already know. And what is the present state of said cores? While Axel's core shows signs of wear, there's no significant damage. I don't expect it will break apart anytime soon. Priscia's core, on the other hand, is, well, to be blunt, it's a wonder you hadn't already blinked out of existence. We used all the electrope tricks we had to mend the worst of the cracks. But it has been mended, yes? Her goal should hold itself together so long as she remains out of harm's way. Another strong shock to the body is all it would take for it to fall to pieces. It'll be fine. I won't overdo it. Wouldn't want to miss all the adventuring we still have to do, right? I could imagine going on without you. We're comrades, born of memories from the same home, after all. Even if those I can recall are few and far between. That's right. You're always so quick to share what you do recall that it's easy to overlook how much you have forgotten. Yes, Babu Jaja is right here. What is it? There's been an attack in Mamuk. Strange creatures the Lens Guard are unable to identify. An attack? Echoes, in all likelihood. The sentries there will need reinforcements. Let's hurry! I can't do the voices. I try. Hi. Moan from another world, not truly her own. And she never even lived to see it. Truly, fate's cruel mistress. And yet, twinkle in their eyes as they walk about Solution 9 says nothing of such hardship. I pray this is all restored right soon. I'd very much like to hear more of their adventures here and elsewhere. To Mama! Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Baku Jaja. Ah. And you've brought the others with you. You've all done well to hold the line. Those look like lamias. Or Anata? Here? So, you've seen this kind of creature before. Not here in Tyrol, surely, but how or why would they find their way here? Nope, they're echoes. Echoes. So that other world is home to these Sonata as well. I remember those fiends. In Vana'diel, we call them Lemier. Their cunning is matched only by their ferocity. Thankfully, not cunning or ferocious enough to overcome our lance guard. The situation is a little more complicated than that, I'm afraid. Allow me to explain. We were standing guard when an army of these snake creatures appeared as if out of nowhere, surrounding us in an instant. Their numbers were beyond count. Had they pressed their attack any further, they could have easily overpowered us and besieged Mamuk. Just as all hope seemed lost, a strange... Hold on. Damn it. Click the thing. My tablet's being a butt. Just as all hope seemed lost, a strange mage arrived, barely a child judging by her size, and felled the army with a single spell. Then she vanished before we could so much as ask her name or offer thanks. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were describing Cryle. But are her magics that destructive? Hey, what about me? Excuse me, I'm a very powerful mage, thank you very much. But no way, he says Cryle, because you're not expected to be a lawful. We also retrieved this letter from the enemy's remains. Dearest champion, it is with great pleasure that I inform you a vessel for the king has at last been chosen. To that end, I have set forth this celebratory military procession. I hope that it proves to your liking. You are hereby invited to return to Juneau for the coming coronation ceremony. Invited. As if he wasn't planning to release more echoes should we refuse. There are continued skirmishes to the south even as we speak, but I fear it's simply a battle of attrition. While I'd love to be the one that gives Saralja a good sound thrashing, my place is with Lansguard. You seem to have a knack for passing on information. Your job will be to outline the current situation to the soldiers when they return. Right then, let's go back and kick Saralja's skilly arse. Don't forget to kick where Zana said. If it looks like things are taking a turn for the worse, get out of there. Motorcycle! Brum brum! A hollow promise. Alexa. Strange. I don't recalling this being here before. Crochet. Look, another one of those portals. Maybe he decided to cut to the chase and get straight to the fighting. Perhaps, but Saraldra struck me as the sort who enjoyed hearing himself talk. Well, there they are. So, someone did force their way in. I assumed you lot had simply grown impatient. Leaves, then. No, such a feat is beyond the petty bandits wandering Vana'diel. I suppose it doesn't matter in the end. Whoever they are, their fate was sealed the moment they set foot within my domain. Enough of the prattling. You're clearly no match for Bella. So why not just turn yourself in to the Landsguard? Delicious. Did you not read my letter? I found a vessel worthy of our one true king. He who first incited conflict in the lands of Vana'diel. This adventure has no chance against such a primordial being. Nom nom. Yeah, very good, Saraldra. Finally, we will have the power we need to rule. Rule Vana'diel, yes. But have we need of subjects in this world? Or should we simply slaughter them all? So long as we draw breath, you will not bring harm to this world or any other. I thought you might say as much. I'd expect nothing less from a man who's... perhaps that's better left unsaid. What are you hiding? What have you learned of who I am? As for you, Bella, never fear. My echoes have finished these appetizers. I have no doubt they will take their time on their main dish. So let's not waste any more time. To commemorate this auspicious occasion and the coming of our king, a veritable feast of powerful foes awaits. I should hope you'll survive long enough to grovel at the feet of our new ruler. So that second portal, someone broke in? That bastard didn't even acknowledge I was here. Next time I see him, I'll make sure he never forgets this face, nor my fists. You'll be doing no such thing. Or have you already forgotten? Kick was on us, warning. Leave this fight to us, please. Fine. But don't you go and do anything reckless, you hear me? Excusez-moi. Windhurst. The third walk. Alright, grade up. What do you want? Oh, there you are. If you remain Principal's place or anything else from Vana'diel, should we have a answer? Nothing right now. Oh, lots of music. Potted plant. Oh! Wow. It's a humid adventure. Your land. Oh! Chitoto? Didn't we meet before? In the Black Mage quest? Was that 11 Chitoto?
What echoes has Sir Eldrick conjured this time, I wonder?
I forgot you had a voice actor.
The great star tree. This must be window.
We.
Shantoto.
Shantoto. Okay. We know her as Shatoto. Pretty sure. The first
What's
Black
this?
Mage.
More vermin come to play? I'll put you down without delay.
The renowned wizard and demon of the Federation. How has he conjured such a terrible echo?
You've no recourse but to cower before my true power. Refuse to obey, and I'll make you pay. Before we're through, you'll learn there's nothing I can't do.
Did she always rhyme?
Have care. There's no telling what she'll conjure next. Fear will not survive this without powerful healing magics.
Ellie, you were correct. Healing magics, or me actually knowing the fucking mechanic before it happens.
For my next feat, let's turn up the heat.
What are you plotting, witch?
I'm no saint, so don't expect restraint. My patience is through, and now so are you. Very well.
She's summoning the meteor.
No matter where you run, I'll still have my fun. Surrender, I'll allow, if you
God
give
damn it.
up now.
Okay, so see, I have to. I'm just stupid.
Your offenses demand consequences. Too slow, I fear. You never stood a chance, my dear.
The comrade is down. We mustn't give up. Quickly, someone revive them.
I shall snap your flame. Another swift rout. Your offenses demand consequences.
Uh. Oh.
She was a doll.
You've proven a match for my magic doll. Perhaps you have merit after all.
Vile Tana. This looks like Artogan.
Altabi is under attack! The enemy has breached the Baron defense line! They march on the Imperial capital!
The city has been besieged. Make ready. The enemy will soon be upon us. Reinforce! And now the fight begins in earnest.
Look at all these adorable two legs. Come, dance with me, mortals.
Their leader has finally shown themselves. It appears the siege has ended. Where is Sorelja hiding?
Ooh, lore.
Are these not the undersea ruins of Alzadal?
Oh, Alzadal? Your world has an Alzadal too?
Vanity.
Alexander, the weak shall be rewarded. The defiant shall be judged.
Alexander. So we meet again.
Thy sin shall be cleansed by righteous fire.
How is it an echo can match the resilience of Alexander?
Offer thy worship, I shall burn away thy transgressions. My divine flames shall melt thy flesh, sear thy bones, unshackle thy soul. Open thy eyes, my radiance shall guide thee. Immutable, indestructible, impervious, immortal.
I'd expect nothing less, deity.
Wish for eternity, yearn for immortality. Sense thy transience, know thy insignificance.
Still standing in the face of his judgment. Well done. A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal them. A comrade is down. Someone revive them. Such potent healing. My thanks. A truly mighty blow. The adventurers of your world are extraordinary indeed. Well, if even the stalwart defenses of Alexander cannot stop us, I say we press on.
That was a waste of a limit
The
break
Garden
3.
of Ruhmet. That's the last of them. There is no foe Sorelja can conjure that I have. The Twilight God? Here? Sorelja, you bastard. You'll pay dearly for this. We stand now before the very father of creation. Hold nothing back.
Who calleth my name?
What in the world? The emptiness threatens to spread.
The reign of Twilight is inevitable.
God himself of Final Fantasy 11, everybody. Apparently that's who this is. I have not played 11 because it's another subscription-based game. I got a sub. I don't want the money for sub for.
Shall be mine.
The darkness, it's growing. This place is... It's been swallowed by the emptiness. The darkness of man's heart made manifest. No, I won't give in.
Thine own weakness betrays thee.
Oh, Altana, I beg your grace once more.
Our farewell shall be forever.
All right, add.
We stand now before the very Father of creation. Hold nothing back.
Who calleth my name?
What in the world? The emptiness threatens to spread.
The reign of twilight is inevitable. Bear unto them my essence. Thine arrogant heart shall be mine.
The darkness, it's growing. This place is... It's been swallowed by the emptiness. The darkness of man's heart made manifest. No! Don't give in!
Thine own weakness betrays thee.
Oh, Altana, I beg your grace once more. So long as I hold faith in my comrades and they in me, darkness shall find no purchase in my heart.
Darkness.
It's taking the darkness into itself.
Our farewell shall be forever.
The Twilight God could never. What has Serelja done?
Desire for the emptiness.
A comrade is down. Someone revive them. A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal them.
Yearn, desire, hunger for the end of mortality.
Careful, lest the darkness take you.
O star, descend from the heavens, I beseech thee. Her fate decided. Desire for the emptiness. Yearn, desire, hunger for the end of mortality. Bear unto them my essence.
A truly mighty blow! The adventurers of your world are extraordinary indeed.
Alja? We will go no further. Ooh, cutscene. Phase 2? There's a phase 2? Oh. It's Shinryu. Hi. It's been a long time, Shinryu. Oh, hi, Spreshay.
Shinryu, the divine dragon that brought ruin to Vana'diel's twin.
So, World Destroyer wouldn't be an exaggeration for this one. Well, that's just wonderful. That looked like it hurt. Hang in there. Never thought I'd see a god that'd give Pramathia a run for his money.
Pramathia assumed this form after its resurrection. Now I suppose you would have no way of knowing. Shinryu has already brought ruin to one world. We cannot let it come to another.
Not a chance. Let's kick this thing's scaly ass! was that?
Has Serelja finally prepared the vessel for his king?
Did he just...
You will have done well, Serelja. This world is mine to conquer, mine to rule forevermore. Oh, sacred flame from beyond, become my blade and consign my foes to ash!
Everyone, with me!
I'll shout! That's enough!
Insolence! You dare defy me!
I'll shout! I'll shout!
Don't you worry about me, Krish. I'll see this adventure to its conclusion.
Face the king's judgment!
The phase 2 had a phase 2, by the way.
My word is absolute! I will not be denied! I will not be denied!
Oh no! Someone's down! Can anyone revive them?
Face the king's judgment!
A truly mighty blow! The adventurers of your world are extraordinary indeed.
Word is absolute!
Whoa, fancy. Fancy. We did it. Bye-bye. We win. Totally. Bruh! I got the gloves. I got the gloves. The better gloves. Alright, come back next week for the rest. Now that emote I kinda want. You weren't supposed to be here. And what? Oh, sorry. What? You missed out on all the fun. My gut told me something was wrong, so I leapt through the portal. Next thing I knew, I found you on the ground and a giant dragon looming over our heads. I know I'm pushing my luck, but I'm glad I was able to help. Indeed you did. In fact, I dare say your presence is what turned the tide in our favor. My king. No. How could this happen? You had the perfect vessel. The god. The power of a god at your command. It was perfect. If it was perfect, then why do their corpses not lay at my feet? I need a new vessel. A stronger vessel. Vana'diel only came to be when Promathia, the Twilight God, had ever greater power. It slew the world's greatest champion and brought ruin to the world. To find a stronger vessel will be no easy feat. What in the hell are you talking about? Promathia didn't slay anyone. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was there. Victory over Promethiel alongside your adventure companion was but one of countless possibilities. Your victory over Promethiel alongside your adventure companion was but one of many countless possibilities. Like Shinryu and the death of Vana'diel's twin? Like Shinryu and the death of Vana'diel's twin. How can you be so certain? The battle against Shinryu, seeing you there, it all came back to me. Both memories of a world where heroes prevailed over Promethiel, and another where you alone survived an encounter with the Shinryu. Preposterous, I know. Yet now it makes sense. I finally remember who I am, what I am. The memories of that echo within that rift between worlds, from past and future alike, from adventures of our world and those not of our own, somehow intertwined and consolidated into the man who stands before you. Oh? Meaning you share the memories of my friend too. Well, that explains how you remember so much about me. We are not to be ignored. Saralja, quickly, I need healing before it's too late. I need more. Oh, he broken. This place, it's vanishing. Ah, wow. Looks like we're back in Juno. No. It can't end like this. I won't let it. I need to return to the Walk of Echoes to find another world, another champion worthy of my cause. Yeah. What do you think you're doing? You're finished, Saralja. Interesting. That was interesting. Oh, Shototo? Huh. I guess the quest line's not over yet? Black Salt? Roger may have gotten away, but he's clearly grown desperate. Best we hurry back to Buckle Jaja and consider our best... how best to track the fiend down before he has time to recover. Is this going to lead into next year's raid series? That'd be interesting. Crochet? Yes, we do have to go up further. Alright, hold on. I gotta go talk to the adventure echo guy real quick. Of course I know of Shut and Toto. She's the former ministry of the Orastery and the head of a parliament of patriarchs. After a string of resounding victories in the Crystal War, she returned home a hero. To this day, she's regarded as one of the greatest black mages ever to live. In our world, Sha Toto. Is it Sha Toto? Yet, even with all her accolades and achievements, it is but impossible to look past her arrogance and short temper. Superiors, subordinates, acquaintances, both old and new, all are subject to her threats and insults. Myself included, even now the memory of being made her unwitting accomplice after a curse gone wrong still haunts me. Who are you, buddy boy? Huh? As if she alone wasn't there for enough, rumor has it she created a veritable army of magic dolls in her likeness, each able to wield magics as powerful as the wizard herself. No one knows why she would do such a thing, but it wouldn't surprise me if she was secretly plotting to build her own empire. That sounds familiar. It's a Nemesis plot! There's a reason they call her the Demon of the Federation, after all. Oh. We are her ally. Fortunately for us, we're allies rather than enemies. For now, at least. If you should chance to meet her, she cannot know you heard any of this. Understand? Certainly not from me. Even if I am only an echo, I've grown rather fond of living. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Oh well. Twilight God? You know the legend. Skip the cutscene. I gotta look for Alexander. Okay. Alexander. Alexander, the light divinity. Yes, I know of him. As his name suggests, Alexander is revered for his ability to manipulate light, creating the perfect defense against any attack. That light can also be wielded as a terrible weapon, smiting his foes with divine judgment. Or so they say. I had a hand in helping an adventurer who sought an audience with the Colossus, but I know not what they found in the ruins where he is said to slumber. Interesting. If you ever find yourself in Ut Urgahan, perhaps you can find out the truth for yourself. A good place to start would be joining Salahim Sentinels. They're well connected and always looking for capable mercenaries. You should know, though, their president is something of a tyrant, and the pay can be less than desirable at times. Should you choose to join them, I can't be held responsible for what happens. Ah, interesting. Hold on. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I return. Okay. The Twilight God? I know the legends, yes. It is said that after Altana created the 5 races, Promathia cursed each with a negative trait. Huh. What's more, he birthed the Beastmen in the hopes that they might one day destroy Altana's creations. The darkness to Altana's light. I did once hear a very different interpretation of their relationship, and how Promathia may have actually had a hand in man's creation. They went on to talk about how the chains that bind Promathia bind us all, and something about a struggle to break free. Never did figure out what they meant. I can only imagine what long and arduous journey they endured to ascertain the truth. Even if they tried to explain, something tells me I'd failed to comprehend it. Which is why I decided to set out on a journey of my own, to explore the unknown. Maybe I'll discover the truth for the world for myself. And if the fates are kind, I'll cross paths with that adventure again someday. I'd fancy an adventure with you as well, should the opportunity arise. But you know you're an echo, right? Shinryu. Not many people know this, but the cavernous maws dotting the lands of Vana'diel are actually gateways. They lead to another Vana'diel. A native of that place brought a number of us adventurers there in the hopes of saving his home. Its skies were stained red, its lands mired in shadow. He called it Abyssia. There were strange and horrible monsters, unlike anything in our world. The most terrible among them was a dragon whose power rivaled the gods. Shinryu! We eventually managed to overcome the fiend with the aid of a special primeval brew that granted us preternatural strength. Interesting. And you're saying this Saralja was able to fuse Shinryu together with Galul Jaja? I struggle to imagine the horror such a king would inflict upon the world had his plan succeeded. It would have spelled the end of everything as we know it. I certainly hope you apprehend him soon before he finds some other means to abuse the memories of Vana'diel. A pity we must always be reminded of the worlds of evils when there's so much good in it. So are you Yoshi P's player from 11? Is that what you are? What with adventurers like you to help defend that good, I know we'll be alright. I don't know who you are, mysterious whom adventure, but yeah. Wee! Brishay? We have to go after Saralja. Yes, we do. Axel is eager to pursue Saralja. Let us return to Mamuk for now. Perhaps someone in Landsguard spied Saralja as he fled. Well, we know where he's going. He's going back to the Walk of Echoes. He's going back to the Golden City. Or the Golden City Gate, at least. Not the real Golden City. I didn't get the lyrics right. Better fashion. For sure. Where in the hell did Saraja disappear to? Alexel. I've already appraised the Landsguard of what we discovered. Landsguard messenger. Glad you see you returned in one piece, Bella. We heard from Malaxhall, so Saralja's schemes beyond the rift have been thwarted then. That is well. We've routed the last of the echoes on this side of things, thanks in large part to Bakul Jaja. However, we recently lost contact with one of our scouts shortly after the reported sighting Saralja somewhere near Dorok Descent. Bakul Jaja's heading there now, but it would put our minds at ease if you were to accompany him. Of course! Sounds as if he's not far from the portal to Juno. We should hurry. Seriously? All the way back? Okay. Alexa. Does he truly intend to conjure more echoes? Prisha? What is he scheming now? Lensguard soldier? Saralja. He took us unawares. We tried to stand our ground, but he forced his way into the skydeep cenote. Buckle Jedi arrived but moments ago and immediately set off in pursuit. After taking our report, I hope he can handle that slippery snake. If anyone would be fine, it's him. That said, Saralja is not wont to give up without a fight. We haven't a moment to lose. So, perhaps I should make for the Mist Continent. No, it would be all too easy for them to track me there. I have no choice but to return to the rift. It's over, Saralja. By the authority of the Landsguard, I'm taking you into custody. Already, they're upon me. I must set aside my pride, if only for a moment. Huh? I beg you, wait, my king. Your king? Doliara is to return to its former glory, the Mammals are a worthy leader to unite them, and there remain none more worthy than you, the elevated chosen. Indeed, I have no doubt your father, too, longs to see you take your rightful place upon the throne. So come, Bakul Jaja, come with me too. So you would tempt the lapdog with not a bone but a crown. I didn't expect your father to give way so easily, Saralja. You won't be gloating for long. Uh-oh. What fortuitous timing, you three. Perhaps perhaps... Please, will you not convince our dear Bakujaja here to stay his blade? After everything you've done to sully the memories of our home for your twisted ends, you expect us to help you? I wish to make amends, yes. Amends for my transgressions. You were cursed as a child to never age, is that not so? Being made from memories as you are, it would be a simple matter to restore the flow of time to you. I'm fine just the way I am, thank you very much. And since you admit you've done wrong, we should discuss punishment. Maybe a knuckle sandwich or two. I can return you home to Vana'diel. To perish in a world to which one bears no ties is ill-befitting adventures of your caliber. Would you not agree? Let me send you back where you belong. There's no denying I long to see our home, but I also long to see our friend here bring you to justice. Without me, you'll be stranded. You would really forsake your only means of returning home for this brute you've but recently met. It matters not when we met, nor whether he means to repay any kindness shown him. He is our friend. We do not need any more reason than that. Fools, all of you! Such childish naivete is why you could never be king. And why you will inevitably play into the hands of Alexandria's queen. Trust is how you find yourself a tool used and cast aside like so much rubbish. But I will be a tool no longer. Wait. But I already defeated Sving twice, actually. I'm guessing this is just in case you didn't finish the MSQ. If you would throw in your lot with the other refuse, then it would be my pleasure to mark this as your grave. You will die here, mourning the world you will never set eyes upon again. Hi. You have the strength enough to stand on your own, so why? Sometimes strength alone isn't enough. It's more fun this way. What a good joy. It's more fun this way. Our time together has been pretty fun, hasn't it? Wouldn't have it any other way. I will never understand such folly. Live long enough, and maybe you'll find someone to thaw that icy heart of yours. After you've atoned for your crimes, of course. Thank you, but what will you do now? What do you mean? What, you mean about us getting home? It's fine, really. This place has kind of grown on me. Oh, my dear Precious. Is remaining in this world truly your wish? Oh. Shatoto! Shantoto? But how? Might we save the pleasantries for a more tranquil space? I've grown tired of the unsightly decor in this place. I take it you're an ally, then. Very well, let us return to Mamuk. Oh, fancy. So is this gonna tie into that crossover I never played? Because I wasn't a player at the time. Ricochet? Sriracha may have outdone himself this ago. I haven't seen the real Shanato since we messed in Windhurst. Alexal, if the doll we fought before wasn't an echo, then no, it couldn't be. These Mamulja have shown me no hostility. How novel. Beastmen versed in civility. And where is the one who escorted us here? It is rare for their two-headed ilk to appear. As a head of their guard, he has simply gone to appraise them of what took place in Skydeep Cenote. More importantly, Shetanto, might I ask? Silence! I hear the deafening screech of the wheels in your mind turning, but fret not. You shall have the explanation for which you are clearly yearning. To begin, as I'm sure you already know, I hail from Vana'diel, the one and only Shan Toto. And it was you two who bested this magic doll. Rather amusing and unexpected sight to see myself fall. I thought it peculiar that an echo would hit a decoy against us. Echo, an interesting name for the creatures we felt, much like you, born from memories of our home as well. Truth anyone with eyes could plainly see. Well made, like my dolls, but no true article like me. So it really is you. Dogs. Or rather, a doll created by the real you who now speaks through you. This is all a little confusing. Dogs. Even here, I'm glad to see you're the same as ever, my dear. Crossroad research was proceeding apace when I sensed a disturbance in that interplanar space. I was being watched. The nerve, the gall to end his curiosity. Curiosity. I sent this magic doll to find both Juno and Windhurst here. Was quite a surprise. Not one, but two faithful replicas. I couldn't believe my eyes. There was also a half-made Bastock. Shoddy work at best, the echo of a certain engineer could have built it with zest. His absence meant there was no guilt in laying the city to rest. And soon after we found you beset upon by more of those strange creatures. Not that they would prove more than a mere trifle for you, of course. In that first instant we met, I knew right away you posed me no threat, and yet the thrill of a good fight fills me with such delight. I could hardly resist trying to set you both alight. Ho 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 ho! As you might have guessed, Shantato is wont to get a little carried away when the mood strikes her. In any case, you'll be happy to know that Sriracha, the fiend responsible for preying on the memories of Vana'diel, has been apprehended. You needn't worry about any more pry nights in the midst of your work. If the trouble has passed, then my work here is through. This doll would return home, but what of you two? Both your 11 cores appear compromised, so it's hard to say how much longer you'll survive. Both our cores? It would seem our battle with Shinu took a heavy toll. If you wish to come along, you need only ask. Ensuring your safe passage is a simple enough task. Stop rhyming! The office appreciated, but I think I'd rather stay. There's still a lot of adventuring I've left to do with Bella. I would stay as well. I'll not deny it is a choice made with some reluctance, but if my time is short, I would spend it here, on an adventure with my friends. No. If you don't mind waiting, our adventure doesn't have to be here. You mean to find a way to Vana'diel? That's a wonderful thought, but how in the world do you plan to make it over there? I suppose I shouldn't put it past you to find a way. When it's settled, we'll save our adventuring for Vana'diel. With any luck, we'll have found a solution to our electro predicament by the time you arrive. But before we go, could we see maybe just a little more of Toliolo? It's only right we say our goodbyes, and I've still plenty to pester you about besides. Did I hear that right? You're looking to take a trip around Toliolo? In that case, there's at least one place I'd like to take you along the way. Noting the contrast, Vana'diel has been a real treat, so I'm coming along too. And that's that, my sweet. Just as well, something tells me I would regret leaving you to your own devices. I suppose the dirigible landing is a good place as any to start. When you're ready, we'll meet you there. Alright. Ba 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 ba. Crochet? I'd sure it'd be nice to have one last taco before we go. Alexa. The suggestion of visiting Vana'diel is surprising, and yet very like you. Seeking means travel between worlds sounds like an adventure all its own. Shantato. You have tribes resembling moblins and trolls as well. What other kindred races live here, pray tell? I hope you haven't been waiting too long. Before I tend to my own business, I'm sure there are a few places in particular you would like to visit before returning home. While you see to Axel and Prochet, I will show Shantoto about the city. Once everyone is finished, we can reconvene at Zabal Ye Teir. Alright. If I didn't know better, I'd say Bakul Jaja has grown a touch more hospitable since first we met. Shall we start paying a visit to the Lance Guard? They have, they have been a pretty big help, haven't they? Alright, let's head to the Bright Bloom Post. Being our last time and all, I'd like to take in the sights a little along the way, if it's all the same to you. Alaxal. Discuss the memories of Wakturl. During our time in Cosmauca, the Moblins told me of the Potsworn and their practices to foster an environment for crafting the greatest gold and metalwork in Tyrol. Such disparate peoples working together in such a fashion is something you would never see in our world. It's perhaps what I'll miss the most when we return home. The Pelopello over in Urkopata sure have an interesting way of talking about money, don't they? Makes me want to go visit just to hear them haggle. They all seem to be such shrewd salesfolk too. Always finding just what I was looking for before I even asked. Bleeding mind readers, I tell you. Mind readers. I feel I owe a great deal to the merchants of this market, and the supplies they furnished me with. They furnished me with for our adventures. One can never be too prepared, though. Perche would perhaps disagree. A look equal parts impressed and concerned about on her face as she regards my bag full to bursting with potions. Old habits die hard, I suppose. Perche. Perche. Seeing the fresh produce at the stall over there puts me in mind of all the amazing food we've had here in Tyrol. Alpaca steaks, Zabrook, Pibli, gasp. The mate tea cookies, what I wouldn't give for more cookies. And the Alexandrians were no slouches with their cooking either, though I wasn't expecting cultivated meals. So many tasty foods. I haven't had time to eat so many desserts. Lion's Guard is back down there, I think. No, it's back up there. Okay. I'm wrong. Wrong quest. Wrong quest marker. As before, I forget. I meant to ask you about those talking catfish. Are they also considered one of the tribes of people here? Whenever I see them, I instinctively wish to protect them and their adorable little faces. Were they not so violent, I would be sorely tempted to take one back home with us. I forgot that there were Namazu up here. The other day I was talking to someone in the outskirts who was torn about going home to Tyrol. There being that 30-year time gap and everything. I know what it's like to lose time, which is why I told them they should make the trip while they still can. Even if there's people they lost in that 30 years, there could still be people here waiting for them. I wonder if they're already here. Welcome back. On behalf of the Lands Guard, you have our sincerest thanks. As I'm sure you already know, Saralja is being held in one of our cells and awaits sentencing by the Wing of Reflection. There was a time when his crimes against Tyrol and the throne would have undoubtedly resulted in his death. That said, I believe redemption is not impossible. Buckle Jaja has proven that. There is also the matter of lives lost at Saralja's hands. Well, those are matters you needn't concern yourselves with any longer. I take it you'll soon be setting off somewhere? We are, as it happens, home. We thought it only right to come and say goodbye. Could you also pass along our thanks to Kikwezana? Yes, of course. I've no doubt he'll be sad to see you go, as will the rest of the Lands Guard. May you both have a safe journey. Blah. Blah. If we have no other stop to make, then let us make for Zibalyev Taya. Alexo. Even should we be worlds apart, ours is an adventure I will never forget. For sure. To the other, sure a wonderful place. Alright, let's take the Aetheryte this time. Well, here we are, though I see no sign of Paco Jaja. Perhaps the Tavern King has seen him. Come with colorful company today, I see. Will it be just the three of you? Expecting two more, actually. Technically one with two heads. Sorry to keep you waiting. Addressing all her questions proved more time-consuming than I anticipated. And address them he did. Without a moment's hesitation, the mammal jaw of this world have exceeded any, admittedly low, expectations. Before you all leave, I wanted to treat you to one last round of tacos. Let's find a place to sit. Taco time. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Tacos. Aren't you going to eat? I swear the tacos here in Toliolo will change your life. While the offer is appreciated, this stall needs only magics to be duly satiated. So Citadel controls every doll at once? Neat. Wow, these tacos are amazing. As amazing as Auntie's. If I might have your attention, everyone. Today we offer a special treat. A treat for the ears. And you are? Well, a special performance by Scoria and the up-and-coming songstress hailing from Alexandria. Ooh. Neat. We're gonna hear actual music, or I'm gonna have to fake sing. Ba 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 ba. My, what are the chances we would meet again here of all places? She's been practicing every day since you left, determined to realize her dream of becoming a songstress. Imagine our surprise when Brooke Evu approached us, asking if she could hold performances in his establishment. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Appreciate. So, what did you think? I'm fine doing it. Bridging the gap between Toliola and Alexandria through music. Absolutely incredible. I'm glad I got to hear you sing before I had to leave. Leave? Does this mean you're finally going back home? In that case, I'll just have to go and sing there someday. I'll be the best singer they've ever seen. No doubt about that. Looking forward to it. Da 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 ba 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 da ba. Axel. Strangers newly met, forging bonds to last a lifetime. Is that not what it is to be an adventurer? Shantoto. Something about him gives me deja vu. I've sensed a similar power, but from who? That adventurer who's always tramping about? I'm sure I'll have time later to figure it out. Bakodata? A beautiful voice like that is certainly to be popular here in Tolioyo. Hopefully she visits Mamuk as well. My mother would love to hear her sing. Pressure. Mouth-watering tacos and an unforgettable serenading from Scoria. What more could I possibly want? Time, I guess, but there's no point in trying to delay the inevitable. Alright, we're ready to go. Then let us make for Juneau without delay. The connection home is strongest there, and will help us on our way. I'll be seeing... Will you be seeing us off, or are you planning to stay? Alright, appreciate. I told the other echoes here that they can return to Vana'diel, but they all chose to stay. They said if they're fated to fade away, they'd rather seek out new adventures here. Adventures really are crazy sort, aren't they? Alexa? In spite of many trials and tribulations, I would not trade my memories of this place for anything in all the world. For everything you've done for us, I thank you. Buckle. My brother still finds it hard to believe this Shantoto will be able to take them home. But no, Shikan. The power that Dalu exudes is palpable. Whoever's controlling it is a mage of the highest order. Do you suppose most people in their world are so absurdly powerful? I don't know. I know I'm certainly a rare example. Wah. Alright. If we have further cause for delay, I shall plot a course for home and show you the way. Concentrate on home, hold its picture in your mind, reach out with all your heart, and the path twixt worlds will answer in kind. Home. Oh ho ho, well done. I'm impressed. Pupils worthy of merits, and that is no jest. I confess you have potential. You're not just all bluster. Certainly better than a certain total loser could muster. Alright then, until we meet again. Oh, goodbye. I guess we may have overdone it a little with Shinryu. We had a lot of fun times here, didn't we? And met so many interesting people. I'll treasure these memories after all for all my days, however many that may be. And I expect to see you in Vana'diel someday, you hear? That big world of ours will always be waiting. Waiting for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna play 11. I don't have the time nor the money to go into a new subscription-only MMO. It is strange to think I will soon live alongside those self-same adventurers whose memories created me. Oh, that was him. My bad. Stronger still that you too may someday cross paths with them. Should that day ever come, I hope you will afford them the same kindness you gave me. And invite them on an adventure to create new memories all their own. I hate to interrupt, but I don't think it's wise to waste any more of the little time we have left. But you should go back for tacos sometime. Come back for tacos sometime. We're comrades now, after all. Ah. And we've always been short on those, haven't we? Take care, you two, and safe travels. Until next time, Bako Jaja, Bella. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Buckled Jaja. It suddenly seems so quiet now. Dry your tears, brother. You still have me. What tears? Out of the two of us, I'm the strong one. We should be heading back to Mama. I'm sure Mother is curious to know what's become of Alexal and Perche. Goodbye, Buckle. Goodbye, Buckle. Goodbye, Buckle, too. I'm not sure which of you came out first, so I guess you're both Buckle Jaja. Back to Manamuk. Wah. Wah. Alright, I'm starting to get a little fatigued again, so after this, I'm gonna be raiding out. This has been a solid, 2 hours? Not counting the stream I did earlier. I would say it's good. Getting back in the swing. Don't want to force myself too much. Hi, Buckle. Just something in my eye. Milaja. You returned, Bella. And where are Alaxal and Fshay? Have they? Yes, Mother, they've returned home. A bittersweet parting, I'm sure. Those you consider friend are few and far between. I didn't say they were friends. They were comrades. Brochet, Alaxal, and Bella. Nothing anyone says would change that. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Your brother there knows the truth, though. He does indeed know the truth. Wah. I'm gonna turn my volume down a bit. 130? Oh. Oh, God. That was 1300%. That's not at all what I meant. It would be remiss of me not to offer thanks as well before you go. I shudder to think what would have happened not only to Mamuk, but all of Teliolol had you not come to our aid. I think I could be a bit louder, actually. Threatened by our own ritual magics, no less. Never could we have imagined them being combined with Electrope to serve such nefarious ends, which is why the techniques for conjuring shades will henceforth be forbidden, never to be passed down to future generations. Aw. We might have walked a similar path if not for you and Nwook Lamont. We made many mistakes during the Rite of Succession. Oh wait, we made many mistakes during the Rite of Succession, hurt many people. Despite all we've done, we were given a second chance, and so as long as there are those who believe in us, we will keep trying to live up to their expectations. We've found the right path now, and won't stray away from it. We refuse to be a burden to our comrades. Yeah, that's a bit too loud. Okay, well, why is the game set to 9%? What the heck? Bakhul Jaja. It's not too late to find yours as well, Father. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that people need only the opportunity to change. Perhaps you're right, son. Perhaps you're right. If you ever are in need of help again, don't hesitate to call me. Your enemies will rule the day that Bakul Jaja. Perhaps violence shouldn't be our first solution. You could learn a thing or two from the vow of reason, brother. Suppose Prisha and Alexa made it home safely. I hope they can come back and see us someday. Perhaps I'll find a way to go and visit them first. Ba-da-da-ba. Memories abiding within you stir once more. Perhaps the adventurers there have new knowledge to share with you. Neat. Oh, post cutscene. Something wrong? It's nothing. Just thinking on all we've been through. It was some adventure. At the beginning of our journey, I had nothing. No name, no memory of who I was, only a vague sense of duty to guide me. With each battle we found our way forward, and eventually I would remember. I remembered what it was like fighting to protect. Something more valuable than any treasure. You fight to protect it as well, which is why I know we will meet again. Look at me just standing there. The short. Until that day. Let's be off. Adventure calls. Ba, 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 ba. We'll leave the light on. Huh. Neat. Alright, so I'm gonna read out.